Robinhood. There are roughly 6,000 publicly listed companies on NAS on NYSE and NASDAQ combined in 2026. NASDAQ about 4,570 listed companies as of March 2026. NASDAQ alone 4,480 listed at the end of 2025. Though that includes EFTs, ETPs, which I haven't heard of yet, and other securities, so listings, individual companies, NICE plus NASDAQ, roughly 6,000 companies, is a reasonable ballpark for the U.S. listed stock universe. If you include OTC stocks, what the hell is that? Foreign listings, ETFs, preferred shares, warrants, etc., the number of tradable ticker symbols become much larger, well into the 10,000 plus range. Okay, so this is what I need to do. I need to add a notepad here. I don't need you anymore. Add a notepad here, and I need to know my question is okay. So Robinhood has 6,000. And out of the 6,000, it includes OTC stocks and foreign listings, EFTs, preferred shares, warrants, but I don't like what this is, etc. Give me everything, etc. If it's way too much, I get it, but etc. But and etc. We're gonna go on that line. All right, so we gotta look into what OTC stocks, foreign listings. I know what ETFs are. There's another thing here, ETAs, ETPs. All right, I didn't ask for your strategy, but here's the important part you're doing. You don't need to watch 6,000 tickers and trying to build a strategy to find stocks with potential for short-term moves, long-term investment. You should narrow the universe of perhaps 6,000 to 2,000 liquid stocks, 500 qualified stocks, 100 strong candidates, 10 to 20 stocks worth buying. And we can build a screening system around things like price drops, momentum, volume, market cap, earnings, valuation, analyst revisions, and catalysts. If you're thinking about this for your, yeah, I was thinking about. I can also show you how I'll screen the entire US market down to the best 20, 30 tickets. Yeah, let's see what you have as your best 20, 30 tickets. Come on. So, based on me asking Chat GPT, we had a conversation prior to this. I said if it was like a $50 investment weekly for like a very low denom, how or what type of stocks would you invest in? I guess right now is gonna give me its listing based on the whole 6,000 criteria before I have my own stocks I had in mind. But absolutely, if your goal is a weekly watch list, rather than simply buying the biggest companies, I'll build it around liquidity, quality, growth, momentum, and diversification. They always say diversify your portfolio, so I believe that is facts. So right here, you have right here. Oh, by the way, if you didn't get to see, this is my list that I made. All right, I was kind of pasting into this. 5.6 thousand stocks. You know, and that's how you break it down into OTC, foreign, ETF, preferred shares, bonds, etc. All right. So we have NVIDIA as number one. Of course, the AI, you would say that, wouldn't you? All right. I don't know if there's any specific order, but these are powerful stocks. All right. NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Broadcom, TSM, AMD, Micron, Netflix, Tesla, Plaintier, Oracle, Salesforce, Costco, Walmart, JP Morgan, Visa, Master, Lilly, United Health, Exxon, Caterpillar, GE, Linde, Nasdaq, S&P, Dividend, ETF, and Russell 2000. Now, I'll separate them into three buckets. I don't see Amazon here. My 30 ticker weekly watch list. But over here, I'll build them, I'll separate them into three buckets. Long-term Google, Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta. See, now he added Amazon in here for long-term, but he didn't have all this stuff here. Don't know why you don't see Amazon here. I don't see it. I don't see Amazon. AMZN. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Okay. All right. So he'll break it down to three buckets. Long term for the core growth, watch for pullbacks, opportunity, monitor for big weekly moves. And for big, I will buy all 30. I use the 30 as a shock unit, and every week ask which stocks drop 3 to 7 just still have more. Showing is it drop market wide or something. Specific volume needs to be high. Is there an upcoming catalyst? Is the valuation reasonable? And your 30 becomes 5 to 10 candidates, and those become 1 to 3 actual buys. All right, build the stocks, guys. If you want, I can take one step further and build you a weekly 30 stock scanner with the score from 0 to buy, watch, wait, avoid. Sure, build it. Part I think will fit your strategy especially well. I'll add a pullback alert separate from the overall score. For example, NVIDIA 87 to 100 buy, momentum 94, fundamentals 91, value to 70, pullback 83, gas 90, action buy, accumulate. Apple's gonna watch strong company environment attractive enough right now. Action wait for better entry. It's only 1 second. Sure. Build it for me. Build it for me. This is what I actually need. Ticker alert. I have one in Robinhood, but it's set up a little different. One important thing is see this is a simple data template. Right? So it created a spreadsheet for me. I do want it to go live. I might have to input some type of Python script in there and have some personalized, which will take me to my favorite, which would be Claude. Let's go to Claude and have Claude build this out. So I'm asking Claude to build that same structure. Let me see what Claude replies on this. Claude is pretty good at coding, if not the best. This is basically the strategy I want to implement in my um, trading. I wanna look for the Magnificent Seven, the Apple, Google, Amazon, Tesla. I wanna look for these stocks, and I wanna make sure I have my hands in their business, or I partner up with them. Once you purchase stocks, you're buying part of the business. You are actually becoming a part owner, a fractional share of that business, but you are a part owner because you own shares of that company. So you have to look at it like you are a business owner of that company. All right, let's see what it built for us. Plain. Let me cal. Let me spot check two cells. And for example, row for shipping, everything checks out. Total 78. Buys expected in the scanner tab. Correctly stays blank until scores are entered. Now let me quickly verify one live scoring scenario to make sure rank signal work with actual data, then also produce a formula ranking signal over correctly. Let me build a single template and finalize both files. Built both quick random of the Excel. 30 tickets are preloaded. Worked in from your Robinhood bucket alongside the YouTube Mega Cap, 7 score categories. Data valuation allows each score column to zero max. Conditional formatting, price weekly, instructional tab, weekly workflow, what each score and category means. For work, I tested it with live numbers, built two rows and confirmed rank total. So on your next upgrade, note that note about live data that's very doable. Wiring market API price while keeping California part of a broker's manual. How does it work? Each week you touch 9 cells per row, all blue text. Price and weekly change. I was expecting live data. What does this